my first time going live on YouTube. So if you join, welcome. I do plan on saving this live so that people can come back and watch it later on, because I've just discovered that literally editing a video kills my creative mojo. I have no problem sitting down here and creating content. It's the editing that just kills me. So we're gonna try going live and seeing how that goes. I'm filming on my phone, by the way. So, and as you can see, it's a really rainy, dreary day after this. So I figured, why not? Let's hop on process. I'm gonna do just a very basic look that you can wear with pretty much anything. It's like a classic glam type. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. You're gonna see full face routine, and you're gonna see a lot of these new products that I have been obsessed with lately. And also, I did get a really exciting product in the mail today, and I can't wait to get my hands on it and show you guys. I haven't touched it, nothing yet. So let's hop on into this. Like I said, first time going live. So this is, yeah, product I will freeze. Absolutely amazing. I like to take it before I apply any other face products so that I can try to keep this nice and clean. And you want to work with this product fast is what I have found. So I push it in the opposite direction, and then I hurry and go through and I smooth everything down. Like, so that tail might be a little too dry now for me to really manipulate it, but once it's there, like, that brow is not going anywhere, and I can take it, has kind of like a flat end to it. I don't know if you can tell, but I can take it and I can kind of smooth and press everything down to give it that nice laminated look. If anybody hops on and I miss their questions, I'm sorry. My first time, I don't, like I said, really know what I'm doing with this just yet, because it's my first time going live. And you guys get to see all my very awkward angles. Okay. And then I'm just gonna smoosh it down, and then like perfect laminated brows. I'll go back in and like fill them in later on, but that way the brow gel, maybe, is it back? We don't know. Maybe it's working. I don't know, my internet has been spotty all day, so maybe it wasn't the greatest day to try going live for the first time. So yeah, brows are now set. So I'm gonna grab my favorite white powder, which has been discontinued, so I'm sorry, but any white powder will do. I just love this one so much because it has like a slight pink undertone to it, and is this one by Jouer Cosmetics, and it is in the color Correcting Fair. So I am just gonna take a large like eyeshadow brush. Or actually, not even this one. This is the one that I usually use for this step. Very similar. It just already has the color packed onto it. And I'm gonna take it, and I really like to brighten up this like inner corner area with it, because I think this is what really draws so much attention to your eyes. And I'm just gonna lay that down, and then I'm gonna take the excess, I don't know, I just noticed such a difference when I do put the brighter powder on first before my other powders. So that is why I do that there. All the awkward steps here. I'm going to grab the Danessa Myricks Groundworks Defining Neutrals palette. I love these palettes by Danessa Myricks. And I have not filmed with this one yet, so that I hope you guys will enjoy. I'm just gonna take this Refer 27 brush. So you can see I've already used it. And her palettes, they have this formula is like a pomade. It's like a soft pomade. And then this one right here is the powder. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the Desert and the Mirage powders and mix those together and use it as my transition shade. And then just work that in. Like I said, I want to take a couple of pictures, which if you guys don't know, if you follow me on Instagram, you would know that I was Miss Utah, and then I was Miss USA, and then just last month I won the title of Miss Global Ambassador. So I want to take a couple of pictures for that, which I'm excited to do. And so I want to just do a very neutral glam look. I'm going to take the Refer 01. It's the nice pinched version of the fluffy brush. And I'm going to take the powder of the color Core. And I'm going to start stamping this on the outer half of my lid and then working it up and into my crease. Just add a little more definition on this outer end. There was a new product that launched today that I am super excited to receive. I placed my order and it's the Dosa Colors. They're like those new sparkle sticks. Crap, what are they called? I'm using my phone, so I can't look it up real quick. But anyways, I bought both colors. They have like an icy one and one that has reflects from like all different colors, and I wear those all the time. I'll show you. Just wait. Okay, now I'm gonna grab this Morphe M506. It's just this nice like shadow like not pencil, but it's just the definer brush. I'm gonna take the color Bark and Sculpted here. I'm gonna mix them together, and again, just right here, not as far as I took the color Core. I'm just gonna mainly like stick that in my outer crease corner and just wiggle it just to define it even more. Okay. Now I'm going to grab this M167, just another basic eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take the color Sandstone. It's the lightest one. Don't know if you can hear that. We got thunder now. And I'm just going to blend that between that white shadow I put on and then into that orangey shade Core. And every time I do this, everybody who sees me in person, they're like, your eyes look 3D. I'm like, they are 3D, actually. But I see what you're saying. It's because I add these different shades and it's just so effortlessly blends. And I'm gonna go back in with each brush. Hopefully Trax didn't make that too loud. If you're in Utah, you know what Trax is. And you just saw it. So you can see I just kind of go back and forth between these shades. just to get like that seamless like shift between the shades. And like that is all I have to do. I'm gonna just blend this out just a little bit more. And like that's it. So easy and so fast. I'm gonna go ahead and add a wing. I'm just gonna grab this Maybelline Precise and just, well, actually, hold on. No. I'm not doing that just yet because I'm gonna show you what I was just talking about. So the Dose of Colors launch that I'm super excited about. Well, I have always used this Fenty what the Fenty Beauty How Many Carats. I just bought a brand new one, and I don't know if you're gonna even see how beautiful it is on camera here. But I just take it on my finger and I just dab that onto the eyes. And I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but in person, it is like the most beautiful, magical shimmer that does not take away from the eyeshadow underneath. And every time I wear it, I always get compliments on it because it's just this beautiful icy shimmer. I don't wear it as a highlighter. Sometimes if I want to feel a little extra sparkly, I will, but like in the most like minuscule little highlight way. And that is what I do for the shimmer on the eyes. That's like my everyday sparkle that I go for. Now we'll line the eyes. Okay. I can hear the train coming. Chugga chugga. There it goes. Usually when I'm filming, I edit that out. But like I said, editing it's just so monotonous. I find myself having a hard time like getting into the mood to edit. So it's a lot to get into the mood to film and then to get in the mood to edit on top of that after you've already done everything. Kind of messed up. I guess y'all will see in real time what I do to fix mess-ups. Okay, so the wings are on. I'm gonna take this little shadow blender brush called M326, showing it against my wrist because it's the best way I know how while doing this live setup. Okay, so I'm gonna take that and then I'm gonna go back into the Danessa Myricks palette and I'm gonna go in with the pomade shades this time. Let's go in with the color Bark. Okay, I'm just gonna coat that and I'm just going to drag that right on top of that wing. And it just like blurs that line and gives it the most beautiful, like soft, blurred out line. I don't know how else to say it. It doesn't leave it with a harsh line. I don't like when my wing liner has like a harsh line. I never have. I just feel like it's just too harsh on me. Try not to cover up your view. Okay. And that's it. That's it for the lid, or for like my eyeshadow that I do. So on a day-to-day basis, I can do that in like 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and apply the glue to my lashes real quick so that while we do my mascara, it'll get nice and tacky. This is just kind of a boring step. I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk and make it entertaining. But I just use the same saucy lash glue and the same lashes that I have always been obsessed with. So we're just gonna set those off right there, let them get tacky. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my mascara. I have been loving the Monet mascara. It has their Rejuvenique oil in it. I do use their products and I do love them. So I'm just gonna coat my lashes real quick. Not really spending a whole lot of time here. I'm just making sure I don't have any blonde lashes showing through. Okay. Okay, these lashes are from the brand Beauty Creations. And they're their 3D foam inks. And I've worn these, like this set, for probably a month now, honestly. I wear them until they fall apart. Which I do have a hack to making them last a little bit longer as well. So when I get them out any of my favorite lashes, I kind of know where I need to trim them. So I will trim them to where I know I need them to be. And then I will go in with just nail glue and I will put a drop of nail glue on the ends of the band and then like one in the center. And that kind of keeps them from falling apart. So I can really prolong and get use out of each pair of lashes with like getting the biggest bang for my buck. So little life hack. Obviously, I put the nail glue on like the night before I know I'm gonna wear them, so that it has plenty of time to dry. Don't put this on the lashes and then go ahead and put them onto your eyes. Don't do that. Make sure there's plenty of time for that to dry. Which, yeah, like I said, I will take it in and I will apply that to them the night before I wear them, just because I know exactly where I need to trim them because I've worn them so many times. Okay, that is that. Okay, so my upper lids are now done. I want to go in with foundation. I just have like a little piece of glue that just, if you've worn lashes before. Okay, so I have a couple foundations that I have been using recently that I love. I did a tutorial with this one on TikTok. It's the Estee Lauder Future Skin Tint Serum. And then there's also the primer that goes with this. This paired with the primer, beautiful. Love this. Another one that I just cannot stop wearing and it just wears so beautiful on my skin is this Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Skin Tint. So good. Big bang for your buck. Drugstore prices. But the one I'm going to use today, which I really like this. I don't know if I quite love it because it's like towards the end of the day, I start to see some of the wear, just being honest, but this is the Viral Tear Tear. And this is in the color 27C Cool Beige, which I never thought I would be as high as a number 27 in a foundation because I am pretty fair, but this stuff, you do need to go, I would say, err kind of on the darker side for this. So I found the one that was cool tone and the dark, like a mid-tone range, and that's what I did. So I'm just going to take the little applicator here, and I play it a little bit different, and I just kind of dot it on. And I don't know, maybe I'm applying it wonky. I'm sure people will let me know in the comments if I'm doing it wrong. Nobody voices their opinion more than someone wanting to tell you that you're doing it wrong. Then I'm just taking this rougher 31 brush, and I'm just gonna hurry and press that in to my skin. And you can see, yes, it's darker than my actual skin tone on my face, but like every other person out there, I use all the skincare things on my face, and my face is a lot lighter than my body. I don't ever tan my face, nothing like that, so it needs a little extra color. All right, so that's now on. Now, another thing that I am loving is the By Mario. It's the Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum. I really like this product. I've always been like a contour stick kind of gal. I love the Charlotte Tilbury wand, but I don't know. The applicator on the Charlotte Tilbury wand just like drove me bonkers. I could never control it like I fully wanted to. So you're seeing exactly where I take it. And then I'm gonna grab this Anissa Beauty Buffing Bronzer brush. And I'm just gonna press that into my skin. Again, I'm not swiping it. I don't want to disrupt the Tear Tear foundation, but I'm pressing that in. It just blends so well into that, like any foundation that I've used. Got some on my hand here. Any foundation that I've used, it's blends so well into it. Okay, where did my concealer go? Oh no, where did it go? It's a brand new concealer too. And I'm not gonna use a different one. It's clear, it's on the other side of my desk where I never grab anything. I'm gonna grab the Natasha Denona. It's called the High Glam Concealer. I'm in the color RN3. And I love this. It's so stinking good. But I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this, but my allergies recently have been off the hook. Like some days I can't even apply my lashes in the morning. I have to wait for my eyes to like calm down because they're so watery and inflamed from my allergies. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm just gonna blend it out. And I'm only saying that because my eye right here is a little puffy. Still, it's 5:54 in the evening and it's still puffy. Okay, here's that, and you can see everything kind of blends and matches now. Okay, I'm gonna take my Givenchy Prism Libre powder, and I'm taking it in the color Satin Blanc. And speaking of that eye, that is so dang puffy. I'm gonna try to set it before it creases again. Freaking allergies. I'm just setting this everywhere where where I put down that concealer. Okay, now another product that has been discontinued. That's the Jouer Cosmetics and the Robin collab, the one that was done with her mom. I'm just gonna take my Rose and Ben C41. I just really like this powder because it mattifies my skin down so that things last, but it still keeps like a really beautiful luminosity. And I have not been able to find anything similar to that. So when she announced she was going out, I've like purchased so much. And they were technically out of my shade when I went to purchase. So I bought like the one right above and the one right below. I got the color Sheer Light. It's the Powder Moves. So I got the fair and the medium, and my plan is to mix them. I hope it works out in my favor. Okay, now, actually, let's go ahead and just touch up the brows so I don't have to look at completely undone brows here. I'm gonna take the NYX Precision Brow Pencil. This is in the color Ash Brown. I love this one because it has this tip that's nice and thin and straight. So you can really mimic the brow hairs. But I kind of, with that laminating gel, I don't feel like I need to add too much. I just want to kind of fill in the sparse areas. I guess that's the beauty of live, is you get to see every single step, and one, how long it actually takes, and two, all my mistakes. Okay, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay, now for what I purchased that came in the mail today. Are you ready? Because I'm not ready. No, I'm so ready. I'm so excited. No. It's the most like outrageous beauty purchase I've made. Not, I mean, I've spent some money on some makeup products. Pat McGrath, hello, how expensive is Pat McGrath? This isn't as much as a Pat McGrath palette. It's still very expensive. It's really dang close to it though. And now I have a pretty orange box to put in my house. And I never had one of those before. I filmed an unboxing video that I'll put up on my TikTok and my Instagram. But this is the Hermes. Somebody will probably tell me I'm saying that wrong, but it's the Hermes Healthy Glow Mineral Powder. It's the number 3 Sahara bronzer. So let me just open this up and give you a show. Oh, it says H Trio, a harmony of 3 subtle shades to be used alone to sculpt facial features or as a trio for an all-over natural sun-kissed finish. No. Cue the like angels singing. Or it should be for how much you pay. I just was feeling kind of down. I smashed my thumb. If you follow me on Instagram, slammed it in my car door, and I had to poke the hole in it to get the hematoma to bleed out. And I'm just hoping I don't lose my nail. I am not very hopeful though. Pretty sure I'm going to, so RIP. Well, it's still here. It's here. I painted over it because I'm like, it is what it is. There's bruising at the base. Anyways, that's my sob story. I don't know if you can kind of see, but you can see this one in comparison. You can kind of see that bruising there. So that makes me worried I will lose it. And not only aesthetically is it going to be yucky, I use this nail to do everything in my life. Everything. So without it, it's going to be not so good. Okay, on to the bronzer. No. There it is. And I saw Nikki LaRose, I think is her name. That's why I bought it, because I watched her video on high-end makeup and I was in a low point. So there you go. There it is. Super, super pretty. I have other high-end browsers, as you know, like the Gucci one. I have a love-hate relationship with the Gucci bronzer because sometimes if you use it and you're in a hurry, like me when I'm getting ready for work at, 5:30, 6 a.m., it can kind of go splotchy, and I don't love that. So I hope this one is different. So we'll see. But Nikki LaRose said that she uses it as eyeshadow and her bronzer, and I do that all the time. And when she was raving about how beautiful it was as the eyeshadow as well as all over her face, I was like, sold. So we're gonna go in with the Rephr 22 bronzer brush. Let's see, I'll go in on this side because that's less used. Oh, first dab. Okay, I want to put this down. Okay, right off the bat, it is a very beautiful color. Nice bronze color and not getting like orangey vibes, which I absolutely hate. Okay. And it's going on so even. I'm not getting any splotchiness thus far. Okay. Okay. I thought I would start out with one Hermes beauty product and then I would like graduate on and get more down the road if I decided that. I don't know if I'll get the eyeshadow pigments or the eyeshadow palettes because like I just don't reach for a ton of different eyeshadow palettes lately, to be honest. I just don't. And I feel like I already own what I would need. Obviously, I own a lot. So that's why I neglected to not go for anything else, but there's a beautiful highlighter and there's a beautiful blush that caught my attention, and we'll see. Never say never. I am going to now grab, of course, my Scott Barnes contour palette. Gonna grab Diced and Carve, my two faves, and I'm just gonna take that on this Amazon contour brush that I got and deepen up that contour area. I just focus it, like think like from the edge of the outer edge of your eye and then up is pretty much where I take it to now. I don't come down in this area. I go here a little bit, but not a ton. And then I'm gonna grab this other brush from Amazon and go in with the color #shade and just kind of contour this area. And then I still want to contour my nose. I'm going to grab the Morphe M572 brush. You can see it's nice and sharp and flat. I'm going to take the lightest color Carve, and I'm just going to take that on the sides of my nose here. It's like straight into a mirror when I do this. Okay, and then I'm going to grab the Luxie Beauty nose contour brush, and I'm going to just take the fluffy side real quick, kind of blend out the harshness there, and then I'm going to grab Diced on the small detailed end. I'm just going to go above and below the tip of my nose here. Some people love this, some people hate it. I notice a huge difference in my nose when I do it. Obviously, I flipped it over to the fluffy side. And if you want to further step, I'll take this poof that I use the Givenchy powder with and kind of over it to just kind of extra blend it so it's not so in your face, but it's like, it's still there. Now I'm gonna grab this Danessa Myricks. It is the Yummy Skin blush in the color Rose and Brunch. Rose and Brunch. I'm taking this Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush in JH17. I don't know, do they still sell these now with their whole debacle? I don't even know. I've not been on the Morphe site in so long, because obviously I have enough of what I need, but I like it because it has that nice slanted edge. So any brush that you have that has that would work. And I like this one for cream because it's a little more precise, a little smaller. Goes another train. I don't know how loud that is on a live camera, because usually when they go by and I film a tutorial, I'll edit those out. So we'll see. Hopefully you can still hear me. Then I'm gonna grab the Kosas blush in color Euphoria. This is such a pretty blush. I am obsessed. I love this color. I grabbed the color, I think it's called Butterfly as well, and it was just too bright pink on my complexion, but I took it back. And then this is also another C41 Rose and Ben. Oh, so pretty. I feel like you get too much, you can go over the edge and just blend it. Soften the edges, give it a really beautiful airbrush, like you could do the same down here. I feel like when I go around with the excess powder that's already on here, no additional powder, that's what gives you that airbrushed beautiful look. No harsh lines. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the lower lash line here. There's my little brush. There it is. Okay, oh, let's ever drop it. And I go in with this Rephr 03 pencil brush, and I'm gonna go back into the Danessa Myricks, and I'm going to take Core and Harvest. I've had this palette for a year. Yeah, a year. I remember getting it last year, right after last year's pageant. And using it like crazy. It's just such a good neutral everyday palette, and I love that you get the two formulas. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with this one and just really blow it out. Let's see. Where is it? Right there. Okay. I don't know if they still make this either, but I'm just gonna go on with a nude pencil. There's a couple of other ones, but this one's by the brand Nabla. When I tried to repurchase it back in the day off of Morphe's site, it wasn't there anymore, but obviously we know that doesn't mean anything. And I'm just gonna line my lower lash line with this, my lower waterline. Such a weird thing to watch. I'm sorry. Okay, that is on there. I'm gonna go back in with my Monet mascara and put it on my lower lash line. Hopefully you can see that, and I didn't totally block that one from y'all. Sometimes hunting for a brush, I feel like, is half the battle. I'm going to take this little Morphe JH42. I have a lot of Morphe brushes. Yes, I know this. And like, they're going through their whole thing, right? Oh, by the way, I should tell you what I'm doing. This is also the Jaclyn Hill highlighter, loose highlighter in the color Extra. Any white highlighter would work for this. This is just the one that I always use because I think it's such a beautiful bright white highlight. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, I know Morphe has their stuff going on and whatnot, and I've spent so much money with my Morphe brushes that I just like rush out and buy different ones. I have rougher brushes that I love, obviously, that you've seen. But yeah, that's my 2-second rant on that one. Okay. What's next? Okay, I'm gonna grab my Hourglass. Can you tell I love this? So the color Luminous Lights. And I'm just gonna take this on a Anastasia A23. And I'm gonna place it right above the blush as my highlight. I like it because it's not like bam in your face. It's like a very healthy glow to the skin. And last but not least is lips. My Lippic. I'm gonna grab this lip liner. This is the one I'm obsessed with. I bought like 5 of these, so that tells you anything. It is the About Face matte lip liner in the color Little Little. They don't sell this one in stores. You have to buy it online, and it is the closest dupe I have found to the Dose-A-Color Stoned lip liner. I wish so badly that they sold that by itself, but they don't, and I don't even think they have the kit anymore because I purchased that new launch today, and I looked for that and they didn't have it. So, and it was my favorite. It was so good. I love that color on me. So this is the closest dupe I've found. Gonna grab this Lawless lipstick in the color Baby and put that right in the center. And then I'm gonna grab this new Anastasia, it's the Lip Velvet in the color Pale Mauve, which is a little more like that cool tone, mauve, kind of purplish color that I love. Okay, and okay, well, that pretty much sums up everything for this look. On a day-to-day basis, obviously it didn't take me 48 minutes to do a full look. I can do this pretty quickly without having to explain everything. And, you know, I might on an everyday basis not do it as deep, like as dark on the eyes. But yeah, this is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think of this Hermes bronzer. I gotta say, looking in the mirrors here, it is quite beautiful and it's not splotchy. It blended beautifully. I think I'm a fan. So if you guys liked this video, I don't even know what happens on lives. Do you guys thumbs up? Do you leave comments? I don't know, but for sure, go ahead and subscribe. Enjoy this video. If you did like this live, let me know, and I will definitely consider doing this again because, like I said, editing videos kills my creative mojo, and like, oh, I hate it. I love getting on here and doing tutorials and showing you guys things and playing around with makeup. I just hate the editing process. It's such a long process. So yeah, let me know. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you later. What was that? Bye bye.